Going back to the game the other day, we saw Frida really step up, back-to-back games now where she's setting career highs. What do you think just about her overall growth and performances over the last couple of games?
Yeah, obviously immensely happy with what she's doing, and just I think seeing the increased confidence with her three-point shooting, that's really important. I think there's no hesitation there now, and she knows we really actively encourage her taking those shots. I think her rim finishing's got a lot better too, and I think the reason we drafted her is we saw the potential there in terms of like she's already making great decisions in so many different contexts, and I think she's grown even more just in the 3-4 months here. And I think there's even more of a ceiling. I think a lot of the work next will be performance, working on her athletic capabilities with the performance team. I think we actually think she's got potential to be a good mover. She's just still so young and kind of growing into her capacities. So I think got to make sure, we got 16 games left. I think this is really important to keep seeing our younger players make breakthroughs and take huge strides.
With the trade coming up over the weekend, is that something that has come up a lot in the, some of the players thinking about, are you guys doing a good job of keeping that out?
Yeah, I think always just being intentional about just focusing on every single day, and none of that stuff even like comes into conversations or the impacting kind of how we run practices. And it's the good thing here is I think we've got such a great culture, and we're very, very intentional with kind of a daily practice environment, how we go about structuring the practice. And it's every practice we have, it always surprises me just how engaged, how focused the group are, and it's been exactly the same this last last few days.
In that, I think it was the third quarter, Emily went down in that last game, and then I think she only ended up missing like 5 minutes, but it must have been a very stressful few minutes for you guys. How is she doing? Do you think she's going to play tomorrow?
Yeah, Em will be fine. Just landed on her ankle, a little bit, but obviously she's an immense competitor, and she was straight out there within 5 minutes.
I asked you this after the game, but obviously now that you've poured over the film a bit more, how do you feel the team was able to, kind of fill the hole that was left behind by USA?
Yeah, I still think, like it's going to be more games to really get a sample size and be able to give a good answer to that. I think it is really hard to fill a void of that nature, but, we kind of saw it with Frida, and great opportunity. Frida, Nards, Carly, Holly, they're getting those opportunities now. So I think just defensively as a group, that's going to be the most important thing, how we respond on that side, losing one of our best defenders.
How have you seen this Fever team evolve between the last time you guys played them and beat them here and where they are now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to be honest, I can't say I'm surprised. Like, I think they do some good things, and I think, it's just a case of, it's long season, you have your highs and your lows. So I think, they've definitely tweaked some schemes. I think we're seeing the switching less than when we last played them. So they're changing some covers there, and I think, really dangerous team. So I think it's not just how you're containing Kelsey and Caitlin, but then you've got Aaliyah, who's also having a really good season. So that's 3 incredibly talented offensive players that will really stress our defense. Great. Thanks, everyone.